Howdy howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Timberborn. So we did accomplish having the mine last episode. And we were able to get our explosives factory going. Now, I'm not sure how long it's going to take to build up a reservoir of explosives. If this doesn't start going pretty soon, then we're going to... how... Only 97. It's going to take... It'll take 3 wheels. Okay. Power will do. Oh, I would have to do this over here again. $97. Okay. Let's do this again. We'll have, is it up to 3? Trying to get the platform in. Yeah, we'll place the platform right there. Power, can we get the big one right there? I mean, we're able to get some. Okay, that should help with the power. Have they... Okay, okay, we've got... I do need to make sure that I don't unintentionally hurt one of my beavers. Let's do... So let's do one more. Let's do one more. A 1. Right here. And let's prioritize that. And prioritize those. Now, I am getting some beavers that are saying that they're hungry. But I do have food, so they just need to go eat. They have water. How close is the excavator? Yeah, and we also moved a underwater mine or a underground storage right here, and then covered it up. My plan is that eventually this is all going to be This is all going to be an extension of the reservoirs to make sure that we have tons of water. But this will all have to be exploded. I'll have to have some stuff. What's your problem? Drying. Do we... Oh. We can open it up a little bit. There we go. How about that? About there's where I like to keep it. These were builder huts. You know, honestly, if I plan on moving this stuff, I don't think I'm quite ready to move it just yet. This, okay. That's done. That needs to be completed. That'll only take one log. That should be relatively simple. And then we can detonate that one. Let's do... There we go. And then there is our path. Okay. This one's got to go too. We've got tons of daffodils down here, so we don't necessarily need them. Yeah, metal blocks. If you would actually build your stuff like I asked you to, that would be amazing. That's daffodils, right? Yeah, that's daffodils. This is... Or dandelions. Dandelions, that's what I meant. For some reason I was thinking this was all sunflowers. Yeah, I don't need that many dandelions because they just... All they do is they go over here to the healer, to the herbalist. So let's see. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of that. Okay. Maybe they can't access this. Or maybe they don't know that I want this as a... Oh no, I have it listed as a priority. They should be able to can't get all required materials. Extract. Biofuel. Okay, let's turn this back on. Oh, it doesn't have power. Almost, we're just waiting on some treated planks there. Most haphazard way of how to store dynamite. Okay, but what I want is I want this stuff. Can't get Oh, double dynamite, because that does need extract. Okay. Okay, well, if that's the case, then we'll do singles. And we will high prioritize those 3. And then we'll just do it again. I'm not too worried over here, so I've got like a whole bunch of stuff that's varied. I don't know how they got that one down. Is that... Waiting for materials. Okay, yeah, so that's explosives. Oh, there they are. And we're just going to detonate that. And I want to go down one more. And we will prioritize that again. Although, you know, hold on. No, I take it back. Yeah, no, I'm good. But this we can set as a high priority. That will get us explosives. Okay. And then that's logs and planks. And I mean, that's fine. We don't really need the observatory. So now what we can do is we can go through and add with these that setup that I was talking about. Hold on. It was... I gotta remember what I built now. I think it was one off. And then we did this. Did I... Yeah, we're gonna do... We're gonna do that. Okay. Hold on. Oh, can I not? Let me see if I can't do this. If I can't do this, then I... Yeah, okay, I can't do that. But I can do that. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not quite what I had, but we'll make it work. Not that one, this one. Okay. See, then we can do... I can actually do this one there. Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'd really like is to be able to have this be all flat, but unless I could actually underhang something. See, this is a suspension bridge, so I can't really do that. Okay. Pillar top. Okay, that's... I don't know what those are for. Other buildings can be built on its top. Okay. Pillars with a brace. Like pillars can be able to get customized looks, can be combined with a staircase to hide them, but get stackable. Top part of custom pillar or decorative pieces can be combined with staircase to hide them, but get stackable. And then these are suspension bridges. Okay. What I want to do is we're going to go to housing. See, I have to do... two of them. Okay, is there something that I can do that is too high? I mean, I could have like some grinding stones or... have like something like that. What else can we do? Mud pit? No. Ferris wheel? Maybe eventually. I think we're gonna do a grinding stone and a medical bed. Because we're gonna do... we not put one right there? Okay. Okay, there goes that idea. Okay. Then we're just gonna have to, we're just gonna have a little bit of some extra space. Yeah, I might be able to fit like some hammocks there or something. Housing. And okay, we're gonna have to... oh, no, I know what we're gonna do. Then what we can do is we're gonna place like so. And we're gonna get these housing right there. We will put a ladder. I have to delete something. Right here. And no, the other one's gonna be like right there. Okay, so this is like the only way in or out. Okay, and then we can do stairs up, stairs up. And right there. Housing. Okay, and then we're going to... Oh, shoot. That's right there. Right there. There we go. Okay. Now we've got... that one. And we're going to move that one. That one. Move that one. Yep. This is how we're gonna do it. Let's have, we're going to, no, ladder. Right there. Right there. Now for this one, we're gonna do a ladder here and a ladder right there. Okay, then we're gonna have a 2. Do we have? Yeah, we'll have right there. 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 And 2. Stairs. Stairs. Paths. Okay, now how many of these suckers do I have? That's 8, 10, 12, 14, 6. I don't even know how many of these things I have. Okay, you know what's faster? This holds 9. Yeah, it holds 9. I have a population of roughly 200. So if I take, I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to pull up my calculator. If I say like 200 divided by 9, that means I need 22 of these things. Now I got to decide if I want this. So that's 3, that's 12. Actually, yeah, if I do 2 more. Oh, let's come over here. We do path right there. We're going to have path go down. Yeah, because that should. I think that should fit. We'll find out. And then we have stairs up there. Right there. We will have, hold on, for yes, we'll do, I know what we'll do. We'll have just so that everyone can see it. That. There. And there. And then we're going to do for decoration. We'll have little beaver. Little beaver memorials. Okay. Now, here's what I should have done before. You do that. We're gonna have this go like so. So there's 1 and 2 ways to get up. What is that? That's... we could do... at... which would allow a second pathway. Okay. Here... yeah. We'll do that, and we'll have pathway there too. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay. Now what I was doing that was covered up was 1. This is 2. 1. 1. And then we have and there's our pathway. And then we do the housing like so. And we can do another housing. Okay, let's see, because we can do path this way for well-being. Here we are. Trying to see, I can get those ones there. We can put there and there. Okay, then we just got to put in path. So then they have these little underhanging hammocks if they would like to use them. Okay, so that is 18. I need 22. So then it just becomes a matter of we do right there. No. make sure you hit just the railing. All right, housing. So now we do this again. Okay, this now has to be a 2. Three. And a 2. And then have that. That one will go there. Right there. And staircase. This might... I think I would have to... Because the stairs are moving over a little bit. They're shifting. Okay. And that's 2, 3, and then 2 for the rest of them. Except for this one, because it gets 2 stairs. This one also gets 2 stairs. This one gets 2 stairs. 2. Three. And 2. Then we have stairway, stairway, and path. All the way down. All the way down. All it means is that the next one is going to be a little bit trickier because I'm going to have to move. I'm probably still going to be able to keep this one, but this one's going to have to move. Okay. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. That one gets deleted, yes. This one, okay. There we go. Now, one thing we can do is not there. I want the Lido. No, the rooftop terrace. Put it right here. I'll put this, I think, right here and right here. We might put... Yeah, we'll put for the decoration, we'll put a little hammock right there. And I want a suspension bridge. So we're going to... Yeah. Little tiny... that's not that. Oh, that's not gonna work. No. What we can do is this and that. Still gotta figure out how we're gonna get... Oh, here we go. If we do there, a ladder, and then yeah, they are like on their own. Of course, I'm over here just like, let's just build a whole town. We have that. Then they can go from here to right there. And we can do some decorations. We can do another little beaver. That should be sufficient for... And all they take is logs. Okay. How close are we to getting this? We still need treated planks. We're working on... There's our triple dynamite. Yep. And there's that. So we still need... For that, we're gonna do one more thing, a dynamite. No, I take it back. We don't really need the dynamite here unless we really want it. Yeah, I do, because what I want to do over here is gonna be something kind of cool. Okay, how much closer are we? Not very close. Are you even making stuff now? You are. Why are you not? Isn't connected to any paths. What are you talking about? You literally have that path right there. Okay. If you're gonna throw that much of a fit, we'll just do away with that. They've got other paths, so it's not like not going around this one way is gonna hurt them. But I need these running. Kind of like how I need these built. Okay. See, and then they have the dance hall right here, so they're going to be able to come over here and hang out. I want to get the little campfire going like right down here. Yeah, so that's like 36. That is plenty. So for this, they need metal blocks, planks, and logs. Okay, let's do that. Once we can get the base, if I can get the base prioritized, these housing units should go relatively quickly because they're just logs. And then we will start demolishing this area. Oh, that's what we need, is we need little contemplation sites. Here, we'll do... Where's the little contemplation site? There we are. How about... Can we even... Are you even able to get down there? I don't think you're able to get down there. We'll figure something out. Yeah, this might be a good spot for the bots. The bot part factory. Wish I could just pick up the whole thing. Yeah, let's increase that just a little bit. There are some more. Did I not? I did not do that with... I think that's a double. Yeah, we'll do that one as a double, this one as a single. I know they're probably not going to be able to reach that. I'm not that concerned about it. For right now. We'll do this. And then... yeah, let's take out those. All right, let's... put in some, there we go. It's like fun with explosives. need treated planks. Okay. You know, I don't have power for it anyway. So we're gonna move this anyway. We will reconstruct it. So what we can do is we can high prioritize removing those. High prioritize removing those. We just need to and we could also use those. Do we not have scrap metal? We've got, oh, because it needs treated planks. There we go. A little bit of water. Did we get that up and running? Yes, we did. Look at that. Okay, so we are going to industry, wood, gears. This one has, yeah, but it's fixing to lose this. How many gears do we have? Yeah, we've got sufficient gears that we can. Ooh, a whole 3 logs. Actually, if I shoot this up, well, no, it needs to be like right here. And then I want to scoosh that over 1. Planks are good. Okay. Yes, we should be able to get that. I want to build an underground pile here. And this is going to store planks. Okay, we'll have decoration. Give him a little bit of a hammock. And we do. Actually, no, hold on. Let's remove that. Let's put the hammock there. We can put the beaver right there. And that should help boost should help boost everybody. Boost, boost, boost. Then we'll break this down. We'll move some stuff over. Shoot. No, can't do that. Never mind. I can't do what I was wanting to do. Okay, but we can go ahead and keep that one there. Or no, okay, here's what I need to do is we're going to delete those, yes. So we can have a gear and a gear. Because for power, this has got to go like so. Now, out of curiosity, can I do... Yes, I can. Does it make sense? Barely. Yeah, we could definitely make that work. So what I was going to do is we could do... There's one there. There. And that. We remove that. And there we go. And then we can do a small spiral right there. And then we'll move this one over here. Once at least this one is built. And then we'll start demolishing the rest of this. We'll have to keep the paper somewhere. What if we do... If we do this? Oh, no, that doesn't make sense for me. That doesn't jive. It technically it works, but I just gotta figure out where I want to put the paper mill. And these things too. Okay, yeah, they're reaching it. They're getting there. Too far from a district center. Okay. I was afraid of that. Gotta get to there. Yes. Okay. Path up over. No, hold on. Stairs. Yep. And there. It's not so much of an issue here. And if I have to, here's what we can do. We'll demolish that one. We'll do path. There. And like so. Oh wait, hold on. I don't have. Oh no, okay, yeah, they are like that. We can do power. Like that. I think I'd like to have those be connected. Does not matter in the slightest. And then we'll just have the path be like so. There. Oh, and then we need to have a path down. Yeah, I know. They are so far from the district center. It's just an alternative path. It's not even the path that I would pick for them. Are you even? Yeah, okay, they're starting to build that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the paper mill. Where is the entrance? Okay, the entrance is over there. So we could theoretically... Hold on. Yeah, no, I like that better. We do that. So we take that out. Do this. We're going to have the paper mill be right here. Delete that one. So we can put in a path right there. Because I only really want one paper mill. One paper mill has been sufficient. Okay. No, not demolish buildings. Then we're gonna have this. Just because it's like, this stuff is too far away from a pathway. Yeah, we're gonna have that. This is all dependent on whether or not this works. If this doesn't work, then I'll have to reevaluate all of this. And I'll have the walls go up again. And there's the thing. You know, I'm very fortunate that this stairs can be removed. And we can detonate all that. Okay, it's watered and healthy. I don't know if it's too far. We can always go in and we can just build another little gathering hut. We'll plant some more oaks there. See if can you get up there? Ah, the rest of them are just out of reach. Okay. I'll keep the one that could fit. Still those treated planks. Okay, but we've gotten a lot. I think mostly we've got this all laid out, even if they haven't built it yet. This will be a nice addition. So, but we will continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.